Hello students, once again welcome back. I have paused here till this line. I'm reading now. Even when Robbie was kind towards the kitten, elders were screaming at them, calling the kitten a dirty creature. Elders were screaming and shouting louder, calling the kitten a dirty creature. That means they are demanding the kitten a dirty creature. When he was taking out milk for the kitten, his grandmother doubted on him. Means when he was taking out milk, so his grandmother doubting on him whether the milk is being taken for the kitten. If it is so, then definitely he's gonna get scolded by grandmother. So that's why he convinced her. Her means he convinced her means he convinced his grandmother that the milk that was taken from by him, that the milk which was taken from the kitchen was drunk by him. Okay, that means the milk was not given to the kitten, it was taken by him. Robbie also told Mridu that they have named the kitten as Mahendra. So Robbie told Mridu that they have named the kitten Mahendra. Mridu liked this name because it was different than the other kittens' name, which are normally kept. Actually, we see that normally the name of the kittens are kept in a general manner, but that kitten's name was little bit different. Mahendra. He also added that its complete name was Mahendra Burma Pallava Panay. So he added, means he said also that the name of the kitten, the full name of the kitten is Mahendra Burma Pallava Punai. In short, MP Punai. So Robbie informed Mridu that it was a fine breed cat, a close relative of lion family like the one that Pallava king used in their emblem. Means once upon a time there was a Pallava king. That Pallava king used a kind of lion. And this cat is the descendant of that lion. That means it has a close relative. It has a close relation, or the cat and the lion is a close relative. And it is the descendant of the lion family. So Robbie informed that. Mridu laughed at his word. So Mridu laughed at his word as if she did not believe it. It instigated him to prove the cat that is of lion's family. So as Mridu laughed, he thought that Mridu did not believe it. That's why this thing instigated him to prove that the cat belongs to the lion family. He said that his small kitten is the descendant of Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. He also said that this cat is this kitten is the descendant of Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. Descendant means that comes one after another in the family. That means this cat belongs to that family. Which family? Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. Descendant of Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. Means in this family the cat belongs to. He also reminded Mridu of cats being worshipped in ancient Egypt. He also said further that the cats being worshipped in ancient Egypt. So these sort of cats are worshipped in the ancient Egypt. Egypt is a country. So in the old or ancient Egypt, these sort of cats are worshipped there. He also said these things to make her believe, so that she believes that this cat belongs to the lion family or Mahabalipuram Rishi cat descendant. He believed it to be the descendant of cat goddess Bastet. Cat goddess there whose name is Bastet. He also believed it. Okay, that this cat belongs to the descendant, belongs to the cat goddess Bastet. That means this cat is the descendant of the cat goddess Bastet. When Robi was busy convincing her, okay, that the cat belongs to a lion family, a creaking sound came from the window. When Robi was busy convincing her, when Robi was busy making her believe that the cat belongs to the lion family, a creaking sound, a kind of sharp sound, okay, came from the window. Kind of sharp sound at that point of time came from the window. Mridu got shocked while Mahendra was frightened. So Mridu got shocked. Okay? By hearing the sound, Mridu got shocked and Mahendra was frightened. Who is Mahendra? The cat was frightened. Frightened means the cat was feared and Mridu was shocked by hearing this sound. Mridu inquired about the creaking sound, that what it actually was. Mridu inquired about the creaking sound. The creaking sound that was, made. So he inquired about the sound, that where from the sound is coming. Okay, and where from the sound is being produced. He inquired about it. He searched about it. Robi informed that it was Lalli learning to play the violin. So Robi informed the real fact that the creaking sound that is coming actually was Lalli. It was Lalli, okay, who learning to play the violin. Actually, Lalli, Mridu's cousin, one of the cousins, learning how to play violin. Okay, that is the sound of the violin. Mridu peeped from the window. Peep means Mridu looked at the window, bending her body down. Okay, when we see through the window directly, that is the different look. But when we see, peep means we see in such a way that needs our body bending, so that we can see it, the things from a side. So Mridu peeped from the window. Mridu was looking, okay, through the window like that in a bending position, and she found Lalli was holding the violin in an awkward position. And when Mridu saw through the window in such a way, and she found Lalli was holding the violin, she found that Lalli was holding the violin in an awkward position. In an awkward position means in not the proper manner Lallu was holding the violin. Means in an improper manner Lallu was holding the violin. With his music teacher who is teaching her playing violin. So Lallu was actually holding the violin with the music teacher. Okay, who was teaching Lallu, okay, how to play violin. That means the teacher was also there with Lallu, okay, and the teacher was teaching her playing violin. The teacher was bald and black hair falling around his ears. So how the teacher looks like? How does the teacher look like? The teacher looks like bald. Bald means his head, there is no hair, and though the hair is there little bit. Bald means actually without hair, and black hair falling around his ears. That means a side of the hair, side by side means around the hair there is hairs, and that hair falling around his ears. There was gold chain in the neck and ring on his hand. There was gold chain in the neck. In the neck there was gold chain, and the ring on his hand. In his hand there was ring. He was playing the notes perfectly on the violin, while Lally was struggling hard. While the teacher was teaching Lally playing violin or how to play violin, then okay, the teacher was playing, the music with the violin perfectly on the violin, while Lally was struggling hard. Means Lally was struggling. For Lally it was a little bit difficult to play violin. That's why he was struggling to learn it properly. When the children playing Rukumani called Ravi to send the beggar away. Now there is another character who is beggar, okay, who was playing in the garden. Okay, when the children playing Rukumani called Ravi. Actually the children playing Rukumani called at that point of time to send the beggar away. Send the beggar away means let the beggar go from that, from there. The beggar heard Ravi asking him to leave. The beggar heard Ravi means the beggar also heard Ravi who is asking him to leave. That means Ravi is asking the beggar to leave, and that is heard by the beggar. An irritated Rukumani told Ravi to ask the beggar not to come again. He also told she got too much irritated. Okay, Rukumani got too much irritated, and being irritated, she told Ravi to ask the beggar not to come once again. Not to come again. Her voice was so loud that Ravi did not have to repeat her words to the beggar. So she, said Ravi to ask the beggar to go out, to go away from it, go away from there. But her voice was so loud that Ravi didn't have to repeat the same word to the beggar. The beggar told them that he would leave after taking rest for a while. As the beggar heard the word, of Rukumani, he told that he would go after a little while, after taking little rest. It was too hot outside and there was blisters in his feet. So outside it was too hot. Okay, outside of the house it was too hot and there were blisters in his feet. So in his feet there was a blister. Blister means small sort of, small sort of pimples inside water. That is called blisters. Means because of the hot weather, his feet got blisters. The children were in pain seeing this and started making plans to give him chappals. The children showed sympathy towards the beggar. Okay, and the children also felt pain seeing this sort of situation of the beggar, and they have started making plans. Okay, they have made plans to give him chappals. Then Ravi took the chappals of music teacher. So then the chappals definitely they don't have, or the beggar doesn't have. That's why she needs chappal, as the beggar has got blisters in his feet. So they thought about giving a pair of chappals to the beggar. So then Ravi took the chappals of music teacher and gave it to the beggar and asked him not to come again. Okay, then Ravi took the chappals of music teacher. Okay, so he has got the chappal, he got the chappal of music teacher and gave it to the beggar. Okay, and also asked the beggar not to come again. The beggar went away wearing the chappals and blessing the children. So at that time the beggar went away wearing those chappals, and at the same time they blessed also the children. Right after music teacher was about to leave, so right after that time the music teacher also okay, was about to leave. He found his chappals missing, but he found that his chappals are not there, his chappals are missing. So everybody started searching his chappals but didn't find them. So everybody then started searching the chapel of music teacher, but the chappals were not found. Then Rukumani questioned the children if they had seen anyone picking up the chappals. Then Rukumani questioned everyone, asked everyone whether they have seen, okay, they have seen anyone picking up the chappals. So Rukumani asked them, okay, to whether they have seen anyone coming into the house and snatching or taking the chappals away from them. Snatching, not stealing or taking the chappals away from them. Rukumani got really angry. So as the chappals are not there, Rukumani got too much angry. Then Mridu told her that they have given them to the beggar. Then Mridu told her. Then Mridu couldn't control over herself, and she, accepted the truth, and she said that they have given music teacher's chappal to the beggar. Then she went inside and brought Gopu Mama's new chappal. Then Rukumani went inside the house and brought Gopu Mama's chappal and gave them to the music teacher. And those chappal she gave to the music teacher. The teacher was happy getting the new chappals. So at that time the teacher was happy as he got the new chappals, but still pretended as though it was tough for him to accept them. But as he got the new chappals, he pretended that the chappals didn't fit his feet properly. Okay, she pretended of not. Means the music teacher pretended as if the new chappals didn't get fit to his feet. When the teacher called Robi a monkey, an incarnation of Lord Hanuman, Rukumani did not like it. So at that time, what did the teacher do? The teacher called Robi a monkey. Okay, the incarnation of monkey means the incarnation of the Lord Hanuman. So Rukumani did not like it at all. When the music teacher called the Robi monkey, means Rukumani did not like it at all. She wanted the teacher to leave immediately. She wanted the teacher so that he leaves immediately. When the teacher called Robi a monkey, this line have been completed. After he left, she called the children home and offered them some snacks. After he left, she called the children home. When the music teacher left her house, then Rukumani called the children home and offered them some snacks. She wondered what she would tell him, giving a hint that she will take the blame on herself. And at last we found that she was ready to take the responsibility and blame on herself. Whatever wrong was done, whatever wrong happened, she was ready to take the blame on herself. So that is the summary of the chapter, and we'll go through line by line and listen this summary video so that you can get the theme of this chapter properly. Thank you.